With news this morning of the first full FDA approval for a COVID vaccine, one of the most powerful Republicans in Congress is now urging her constituents here in our state, in Eastern Washington, to get the shot.
So Q13's Brandi Kruse joins us here. And Brandi, talk about why this message matters.
Sure. Well, we know there's been a lot of polling done on this, that there is more vaccine hesitancy on the right than the left when it comes to the COVID vaccine in particular. That's just a fact. And so certainly when you have someone like McMorris Rodgers, one of the highest ranking Republicans in Congress, long-serving congresswoman from our state. She may be the person that puts someone who's sort of sitting on the fence over the edge to say, okay, maybe it is time that I get the vaccine. And when she put out a statement today, she really kind of couched it in the desire to get things back to normal, especially as we're seeing today, the mask mandate go back into effect across the state. Nobody's overly thrilled about that. I'll read part of the Congresswoman's statement for you. She wrote in part, getting vaccinated is the best way to protect yourself and your family. It's how we beat this pandemic and restore our way of life. She went on to say the vaccines are saving lives, lowering risks so we can keep our schools and businesses open, and giving people the courage to dream again. Now, why it's particularly of note that she is coming out and saying, hey, talk to your doctor, get the COVID vaccine, is because her district, the 5th congressional district, encompasses some of the counties that have the lowest vaccination rates in our entire state. I'll show you a map here. This is from the State Department of Health. So as you see there, the sort of sliding scale. So the 5th congressional district is basically the entire eastern chunk of the state there up to the north and south of Spokane. And you can see that they have some counties that are 30% or lower in vaccination rates, at least one, and then they have a lot of counties hovering in that 30 to 45% vaccination rate range, and so that's obviously much lower than the western side of the state. So it is significant that she's coming out and saying this. Whether it will make a difference, I'm not sure. I was just I had tweeted it out. Sorry, I don't have this to put up for you, but I had tweeted out that she said this. And I already seen some of the responses that are skeptical. One of them saying, there are no conservative Republicans in Washington state, only rhinos. So whether this would actually encourage Republican constituents of hers who have been on the fence to get the vaccine, obviously that remains to be seen.
Right,
we can hope.
Yeah.
Well, it's everybody's independent choice, but she's urging them to talk to their doctor, talk to their doctor about any of the concerns they might have that are still lingering. And I do, there have been some people that I've heard say, I wanted full FDA approval. Yeah. I wasn't going to use it when it was just on an emergency basis. And so just the fact that that's happening today, perhaps that puts some folks over the edge as well.
It was a historic announcement.
Yeah.
Brandi, thanks.